So we've just reached 10,000 subscribers. And that's a pretty insane number. At the start of the year, I hit 100 subscribers, and I thought that was a massive number. And I remember being so proud of that. But now we're 100 times larger than that. And I'd like to say thank you to everyone for this. YouTube honestly is one of the greatest things in my life currently. I spend a lot of my spare time on YouTube trying to create content for you guys, and I'm trying to brighten your days. But anyway, to celebrate, we're going to talk about the time I, softcore, was a nice guy. So some background to this story. At the time, I was a 13-year-old high schooler who thought the world was against me. I went to an all-boy high school at the time. My high school was kind of out of the way of the city, and because of that, we didn't mix with girls too often, except at school socials between us and our sister school. This meant that usually to meet girls, you would have to either socialize outside of school or online. This led to me observing some things both in and outside of school. From memory, my findings were, in high school, most boys would fall into 1 or 3 groups. Number 1, the popular. These guys are usually the more attractive, athletic, more enthusiastic, and louder kids. About 20% of kids fall into this group. Number 2, the unpopular. These poor guys usually are the less attractive and or athletic, and usually aren't the happiest, but not in all cases. Some may have even been outcasted due to their actions, and about 10% of kids fall into this group. And then number 3, the normies. These are the majority and the normal kids. Not too attractive, not too unattractive, with a range of athletic to non-athletic. Around 70% of guys fall into this group. I fell into the third group. I wasn't hated, and most people got along with me. And I had a core group of friends that, thinking back on it, I've only kept a few of. Later in the year, I started to notice that most of the popular kids seemingly always had girlfriends, even though in my eyes, they were douches, and I thought that they were undeserving of it when I, in my own opinion, perfect boyfriend material. When I look back on it, I was the douche, assuming those things about people I really didn't know that well. So, onto the story. I'd gotten a laptop for my 13th birthday, and like any other kid, I spent way too much time on Facebook. One day I was feeling especially lonely and decided to message a girl. When I say a girl, NiceGuys Softcore sent the same stupid message to about 10 girls. I can't remember what it was said, but I think I stole it from Tumblr. I think I got about 2 replies, and from that, a single friendship spawned. Hey, do you have my sandals? Wait, what? Never. We quickly became friends, and after a few weeks, I had feelings for her. That's about the time we met up for the first time. We went to a museum and spent a nice day together. I never made a move. Months went by and I never told her that I liked her. We'd have meaning conversations about stuff we liked. Okay, Adventure Time or regular show? What's better? Adventure Time, obviously. Finn is amazing. Yes, I agree. I think she thought I was gay. After a few months, despite my feelings for her, I never made a move. She got herself a boyfriend and I hated him. Everything about him. His name, the way he looked, and the way I thought he acted. I literally knew nothing about this guy except his name and the way he looked. Okay, to be fair, his name was like Buddha or some shit, and that's a really fucking weird name, okay? Despite the story, despite the lessons I learned, that's still a fucking weird name, okay? You can't deny that. I wanted them to break up for my own personal gain. Eventually, after a month or so, they did indeed break up, and I told ML about my feelings for her. And I was a jerk. I gave her a bullshit ultimatum. I acted like an arsehole. I thought I loved her and that I needed to be in a relationship with her. I couldn't see that if I couldn't be happy for her or just want to be friends, then truly I didn't love her. I was being very selfish. ML, I love you, and I need you to either be with me or we can't be friends. Soft, this is unfair. I don't like you like that, and you're a good friend. I don't want to lose you. But it has to be this way. No, it doesn't. It does. I don't get why you can't like nice guys like me. You only like douchebags. You only like bad boys. Why don't you like me? After this, friendship dried out, and that's basically how I was a nice guy. I have since apologized to this girl, and about a year later, I met a girl who I had an actual proper relationship with. and I kind of stopped being a nice guy after that. In summary, I was an asshole, but I learnt from my mistakes. I no longer think the way I did, and I have grown as a person. I think when we do see r/NiceGuys on Reddit, that we should remember that, honestly, they're probably just kids that don't understand. That don't get how the world works. If you like someone, you need to be upfront and tell them about it. If they don't like you, don't feel personally attacked. It's just how they feel. They don't have to like you back. So thanks everyone for 10,000 subscribers. There is no way in hell this video is going to be monetized, so if you want to help me out and you want to go the extra mile, I do indeed have a Patreon linked in the description, and I'll get to that in a second. I'd like to personally thank a few people. First and foremost, Will and Declan, you guys have been really good mates and a good hand in the early days. I miss doing gaming content with you guys, and I'd like to work on some more in the future. The next people I'd like to thank are my staff on the Discord. You guys know who you are, you're amazing. And a massive thanks to Fot, Coco, Overwatch Broken, Charles McTavish and Unknown. You guys have been amazing over the past few months. A special thanks to all of the Discord members, all 250 of you, that is a lot. And also I'd like to give a shout out to these month's Patreons. This is as of recording, so if it changes I am sorry. This is being recorded on well, it is technically Thursday morning. It was Tuesday when I started this. Honey King, Lady Nico, Fee, Lindsay, Eleanor, Alyssa, James, and Jackie. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate the support. And thank you guys for 10,000 subscribers. My name is Softcore, and I'll see you guys later.